eternal where daylight dies. The Lord of Barovia watches from the skies. His castle looms, a coffin of stone, a kingdom cursed, a road alone. Adventures lost to fate's cruel hand, step forth unknowing into the land. The cards are drawn, the night grows near. Welcome, my friends, Strahd is in mists eternal where daylight dies. The Lord of Barovia watches from the skies. His castle looms, a coffin of stone, a kingdom cursed, a road alone. Adventures lost to fate's cruel hand, step forth unknowing into the land. The cards are drawn, the night grows near. Welcome, my friends, Strahd is
Hello, internet and people of the Dragon's Tavern. It is I, JJknight. I'm here with Moss and Biggles today. Anthony could not make it. There was a sad health issue that came up for him. But you know what? The show must go on. And it's the first episode, so I'll just kill his character off. It's fine. But
Yeah,
anyway.
That's the right thing to do.
Exactly. But he'll come up with Hoboken 2. We'll just add another N. It'll be his twin. It's fine. You know how those things go.
He still speaks Russian.
Right? Yeah, same accent. We don't even know what the accent is, so who knows? It could be the same one, could be different.
I can't wait to hear it, honestly.
Right? I know. He's holding back from us, but that's okay. But anyway.
He's not actually suffering from anything. He's just perfecting his voice. He didn't quite have it
He's
down
actually
yet.
his last linguistics class was tonight, and he thought that was more important than actually playing. You know, that's what we'll say.
Yeah.
We get that accent
Yeah.
down. Spotless.
What a bastard.
But anyway,
Such dedication to the art.
welcome to episode 1 of Sanguine Destiny, our Curse of Strahd playthrough that we will be using the Pathfinder 2E rule set. Kind of change things up and show you guys that really any story can be played with any game to have a lot of fun. But yeah, I want to introduce my players down here, -1, and kind of see how everybody's doing, and we'll kind of jump off from there. So we'll start with Moss. How are you today? Everybody should know Moss, obviously, from Tales of the Dragon's Tavern, many a shows on here, as he is the great co-host, and many other things from Moonskull to Avano Studios. He's around in our little group here. And how are you today, sir?
I'm doing great. I feel like I don't even really need to say anything else. That was a fantastic introduction.
You know what? I've been working on it. If I could do
Yeah.
anything right. And then
I've been I will say that I've been very excited to play this character because this is the first character that I rolled up that has been basically powerful from the get-go.
Nice.
So please don't kill him.
I will
Or
try
it-
not to. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger, I think. I don't have too much room for that. I will try not to. And yeah, if anybody was around a couple weeks ago for our character creation stream, this is definitely one of Moss's better characters that he's done for a live show in the sense of mechanics and stats. So it'll be fun to see how the rest of his roles go for the rest of all this.
There's a very important question in the chat.
How much to make Moss always stand right where the
Yeah.
traps are? Ooh.
You see, Erudai, JJ doesn't hate me.
Well, I
something.
do have, I believe.
I thought you were gonna say I do hate you, but
No. I do have this thing called bats. I believe it's $20, and what that's gonna do is the next encounter or the encounter they're in will add a swarm of bats
oh my god!
on the next
No.
round. Now I'm going to limit that to per 3 per encounter because I think it's gonna get a little wonky if we do more than that. But if you do that and specify a person, that bat swarm may just appear on top of that person, which is like a trap, So that's something to keep in mind as well. But yeah, Moss, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad to see this character. Actually, you know what? Because I don't think we had names, nor did we have art for our characters last time. So I'm going to pull some of this up for us here. This is your character. If you will kind of introduce him.
This unit is designated Numlock. Specialization, bookkeeper.
Nice. Although he will prove
And his
the
binary
sword.
code is 00100111001.
Ad infinitum.
Infinite item.
So Numlock, he is how deep do you want me to go into the backstory? I can just give like a basic overview maybe?
Yeah, if you just want to introduce kind of some of the things from the maybe expanded on the character creation stream.
Yeah. So basically he is a bookkeeper for a wizard which has gone off to look for a tome and has not come back. Numlock has not heard anything from him, and so he's taken it upon himself to take up greatsword and go and search for his master.
Nice. I like it. I'm excited. A lot, not too much magic in this party, which will be interesting to see how you guys combat things.
Do we ever use magic on this channel?
That's true. Smoke and barrel. There really wasn't a lot of magic being used either.
Goblin Slayer, we didn't really have magic other than breath, fire.
Well, Anthony, he would take out 20 enemies in a single thing. We didn't really need it.
You only needed dragon breath in that game, so we learned that one pretty quickly. But Biggles, how are you?
I am dying of the plague, which is perfect for this game that we're in. I am Enigma Kenai, and you, chat, have stolen my juice box. You and Sticky Fingers. I know it to be true. Okay. That's my character spent 1,000 years trying to find who stole his juice box, and he knows chat is involved.
Is the juice box a euphemism for something?
Yes. Orange juice flavored. Yes.
Sorry, I'm retrying here. I got a little distracted. That's pretty funny. Toxic manager vibes. Yeah, that sounds about right.
He has a bow tie, but he wears a tunic because he thinks bow ties are cool.
I like it. No, I think this is and you picked one of the classes that is both the most interesting and also, as a DM, I don't want to say annoying because it's not necessarily annoying, but there's a lot of things where you just like walk into a room and Sherlock Holmes it right away.
Yeah, one of my things is just like, you notice anything out of place in the room, be like, haha, I found a book. This
Yes.
book leads to my juice box. You know?
There's slightly less dust in this spot of the room.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then Anthony, who will join us next week, is playing a human barbarian. So he's going pretty simple in that approach. But also, barbarians in second edition are devastating and just pure destruction. So it'll be a very fun thing to see what you guys kind of get into here. And yeah, we'll just sort of jump right into it, and I will sort of set the tone for you here. The last couple days, you guys have been part of a caravan, and I'll leave it up to you whether you've been hired on as the caravan for any day labor or guard duty or anything like that, or you purchased your way as a passenger on said caravan. The caravan master, as I pull up my notes here because I do have some, Gregor Hydeshaw, kind of a portly human, a little over 6 feet. You could almost maybe place him as like a half giant sized gentleman. Super nice. Even if you've bought your way into the caravan, he does say that if you do any labor, he will take wages off for you and things like that.
What was his name again?
Gregor Hydeshaw.
Okay.
And this caravan has about 6 other covered wagons with it as well, with a handful of other guards and a couple other travelers as well who you've met over the past couple days, because you guys are kind of sharing a specific covered wagon meant for people to join. And Moss, if you could put the tip link, because we don't have super chats yet.
Isn't it this button?
It might
No, I
be
did it wrong.
support too
I
as
failed.
well. I always
Yep.
forget which one works.
Oh, you beat me to it, dag nabbit.
I am the greatest mod ever. Bow down before me, for I am Keen Eye.
But yeah, so you've been traveling on this caravan for a few days, up in through the woods, and this is just a pretty standard evening after kind of the dinner meal. We'll say Hoboken gets kind of picked for guard duty, as he was hired on as a guard, and leaves your little camp. I'm going to flip us over to the campsite here.
Is that a sumo wrestler?
And there
Reagan.
you got another guard, kind of a half-orc looking gentleman in Hoboken, who are kind of doing patrols around a couple caravans. There is a gentleman, Laszlo, who's been traveling with you. He seems to be some sort of forager or ranger. He's got a strange accent. His hood, he's kept his hood up most of the time, but all of you've kind of snaked a peek at him. Just kind of this kind of darker skinned, long black hair kind of tied in a single braid in the back. Doesn't talk much about where he comes from, but says he is just trying to get home. And it just, you get the sense that he's some sort of hunter or ranger forester type person. And then there is another guy, Reagan, who has been your entertainment for your travels, as he seems to be some sort of minstrel or bard, maybe. Definitely worships Caden Kalian, as he seems to have a stein that never goes empty on his person. And yeah, you are here just this normal evening. It's a little chilly. There's a nice kind of thick fog rolling in, but it's a pretty uneventful evening so far. Around this campfire, what kind of things would your character be doing in the evening as they settle down?
I think my character is going to be looking around because that's what he finds fun. And it is so funny listening to my dog cry by the door wanting to come in this whole time.
And with that in the background there, you do hear wolves howl, the creatures of the night. An owl probably swoops by the camp. with a hooting, and you might even see it dive down to grab a field mouse or something like that. But for the most part, tonight seems like every other night. The guards are doing patrols. Gregor came over at one point to make sure everybody was good, and you guys are just kind of around the fire while Reagan there is kind of strumming his lute, and sort of just doing a nice little tune for you on this evening.
Mr. Reagan, I can't help but notice that verse 1 was at approximately 118 beats per minute, while verse 2 was at approximately 115 beats per minute.
And yes, Numlock. Well, you see, there's an art to the beats per minute. It's hard to do with a smaller crowd like yourselves, but when you get into bigger places, taverns and whatnot, when there's 20 to 30 people listening to you, the music itself, the beats per minute, can control the crowd. It's quite amazing to see.
Those with internal organs do still puzzle me, to a certain extent, in their response to sound waves.
I would expect you, well, I guess you are more sensitive since you generally naturally count the beats per minute. But yeah, do you not... I guess I've been playing every night for a few nights now. Do you have what I guess humans would consider emotions? Do you vary in states of mentality? What is...
I have recognized patterns with which humans and humanoids alike respond to certain situations and can correlate those emotions to certain instances in time or certain occurrences. Therefore, I may be able to simulate certain emotions in certain instances.
So you sort of
Would you
have
like me to
memories.
simulate some sort of emotion for you now?
Well, why don't I play this next song, and you can tell me if there's any of it. It sounds like you're running off programmed memories, I guess. Let me know if any of these spark anything in you. And he starts to play a tune, kind of using magic, it seems, to enhance and change volumes as well. And chat, I am using music on Foundry. Let me know if something is too loud in the background or anything like that, so I can adjust the volume, or if you can hear it at all. But yeah, he starts to kind of play a more somber tune, matching
Looks
this
like Moss is...
evening.
Oh, never mind. I was going to say it looks like Moss is talking, but I'm looking at the stream, so it's
It's delayed a little.
If I were to have pleasure centers, I'm sure they would be stimulated at this moment in time.
I will take that as a compliment, I guess. And you can see Laszlo kind of chuckles as he brings out a pipe and starts to kind of light his tobacco, and kind of a sweet smell wafts through the camp. Enigmar, will you roll me a perception check, please?
You sound like a Batman villain.
Well, that was the point.
Enigmar me this, Strahd!
Edward Nigma.
Well, yeah, that's basically what I got it from. What was it called?
Perception. So it should be on the front homepage.
Oh yeah, it's on the
left side. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
Ooh. Okay. Well,
First roll of the campaign. Well done.
yeah. You
I
seem
am the best.
pretty enthralled in Reagan's song. Maybe it's something from your past, or maybe it's the smell of the tobacco. Or maybe it's nothing out of the ordinary that you are noticing right away. And
This
yeah,
is absolutely the greatest song I have ever heard. It must have been playing after I found out who stole my juice box.
If you found who stole your juice box, I fail to recognize why you're still here.
I am not looking for my juice box anymore. I am off for new adventures, new things to find out. I am so excited. Numlock, just wait. You can help me find one.
Well, perhaps if we set out in search for my master, then we will find another juice box for you.
I shall get right on that. That shall be a fun mystery to figure out.
All
I
right.
start like
Well,
writing in like my little book that I have.
yes, that is fine and dandy, and the night seems to be passing. As
I'm dead.
I can't see those at all.
as all of a sudden the camp
God.
and the forest itself goes quiet, and Laszlo puts down his pipe and picks up his longbow and sort of takes a step closer to the fire, and he goes, "Something's wrong here, gentlemen. I don't know what it is, but my experience is whenever the forest goes quiet, something bad is about to happen." And you hear howling louder than you've ever heard before, and it sounds like thousands and thousands of wolves all around you. And you guys can go ahead and roll initiative as well.
Canis lupus. In the some thousands. Perhaps we should retreat. Initiative. And this is oh my gosh.
It should be on the left when you first.
Okay. Is this perception initiative?
Yeah, it could be perception.
Do I minus all my initiative?
Hey! Look at that. I'll take it.
Chat, send me some love. I can't roll. Chat had to save me in the character creation.
That they did. Do you guys like the initiative tracker on the top, though? I thought that was really cool.
I do, but
Yeah.
it tells us exactly what's going on.
I know. And Moss. I'm going to bring an encounter here.
It's like I'm playing a video game right now
You
with the
are
tracker on
up,
top.
sir. And
Might I be able to distinguish from which direction Canis lupus may be howling from?
roll me a perception check.
Perception. Okay. So many tabs.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here on the screen now.
Wait a minute. Oh, it's right there on the first tab. Very good.
A monster smut rider. Well, maybe they might be the smut. With an 18, you sort of start to calculate maybe the distance some of these wolves are howling from, and you can see sort of shadows moving, not much further than 20 feet, 30, 40 feet. Within 50 feet behind you, you can kind of see shadows moving, and even the same thing on the far side of the fire there, kind of 50 feet or so from sort of that dim light, you can see shadows moving, and you expect at about maybe 10, maybe more. You think you've counted at least 10 shadows moving, but besides that, you can't quite pinpoint them. They are in the shadows.
Warning. I have detected no less than 10 threats in the immediate vicinity. Please stand on guard. And remind me of what the ready to action rules are. Can I move and then ready an action, or is it ready turn?
So it takes, effectively what you do is you take 2 actions and you ready an action. So you spend 2 of the 3 actions you get around, and you then say, if this happens, this is what I do. So if you're looking to attack something that comes in range, at any point that happens, you spend 2 of your actions to ready an attack action for when somebody comes within melee range of you.
That's exactly what I want to do.
Okay, perfect.
So
And
I
then-
will draw the greatsword out of the scabbard on my back, which definitely works because greatswords and scabbards work in fantasy. And I will stand at the ready.
Perfect.
I know we're in turn order right now, but can I still be scribbling away in my my book, not realizing what's going on because I had that nat 1?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Definitely.
just scribbling away.
And you see, coming into the dim light of the fire, these wolves who are huge, are the size of horses. Wolves that you've never probably seen of this size before. Glowing red eyes, almost foaming at the mouth. And you notice as well as these wolves seem to move in cautiously. They don't seem to be looking to attack, just at the moment surrounding and moving in towards the fire.
New designation assigned. Canis Gigantus.
And Laszlo looks up, and you can tell that he looks frightened. And the half-orc guard friend you guys made will move in and attack. What has he got? So he'll run. Oh, actually, he doesn't have to run. He will not run. He will just shoot. And this one here with a crossbow. Okay, or how about we... Alright, now which module is messing everything up for me? Because he's...
Is it not letting you attack?
Well, it's saying it's not loaded, but then of course it doesn't give me an option to load it, so that's always fun.
Is it one of the monks modules, maybe?
Let's see. I'm just gonna roll it manually. That's just gonna be the easiest way for the moment.
Orman has a good point.
What did Orman say? Missed
Wasn't
it.
Biggles a dog person in another life, smoking barrel?
Yeah.
You should try to communicate and reason with them.
I was going to try.
You have to speak their language, Biggles.
I mean, I speak so many language. I might speak
That's
canine.
it. All right. Nope. He's actually
Maybe they speak Russian. Duh.
and he will land a
What?
decent blow on, well, he'll
Well,
at
it
least
could
hit the
have been a
wolf.
blow.
He'll at least hit the wolf. And then you can see him fidgeting to reload his crossbow again. Laszlo will look at the rest of you and say, "These are not wolves from here. They are from somewhere far more dangerous. I do not think we can win this fight. If there are 10, you say here, there must be a dozen or so more attacking the rest of the caravan." And he does arm himself with 2 daggers, however. And he will... Well, let's see. Does he have anything fun?
My
No,
data
he'll
storage
move it.
logs do not contain information on how to ward off gigantic wolves from a dangerous plane. Please advise.
No, he will actually take out his bow, and he seems to ready an action. When you guys decide to follow him, if you decide to follow him this round, he will lead you through the forest. But he looks at you. He's ready to shoot as well, but it looks like he's also ready to run. And you can see that this one wolf will actually attack Hoboken.
Oh, gosh.
Oof.
Woof.
Dun, dun,
Will
dun.
hit. And Hoboken will take 7 damage and will attempt to be tripped. And you can see that this wolf pounces on Hoboken, and he is now under this giant wolf. Which one of these is prone? This one, right? Okay, cool. And you can see one of the other wolves will attack this poor guard. Oh, yeah. He will take damage, and we'll get an attempt to trip. And
Dang.
the guard will also fall.
Everyone's going down.
Ah, it must be prom night.
And Enigmar,
All right,
it is your turn.
question.
Yes.
Can I just try and attack to see if it actually applies my stratums in my rolls
Yeah.
without actually like attacking?
It should
Unless it's in that
ask you,
funny,
but yeah,
you know?
no, that's fine. You can do a test one real quick, just to make sure.
I don't see it, so I guess I have to add one each time. I don't know. Yeah, let me try. Yeah, it doesn't ask for my stratum, so I guess anytime I do a stratum, I'll have to add one. All right. I guess we are under attack. Let me put this away. Grab my hammer. Can I do like a skill stratum?
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of want to do like a how do I put this? Kind of like a diplomacy with the wolf. Where
Establish dominance.
I would probably, just because it's an animal, put this under nature.
okay,
Or, well, yeah, I guess really
they did.
anything nature for your stratagem for this.
Wait, how many trained skills do you have again? Like 10?
Like almost all of them,
Got so
except
many of
for nature, performance, intimidation, and deception.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll do like a nature, I guess.
The
With my-
devise a stratagem.
Yes. Devise a stratagem. Use a skill stratagem. Ah, I see you have great canine incisors. You shouldn't use those for killing us. You should be using those for hunting. Actual food. I don't think you want to eat us.
And which of these wolves are you using? this
The
on?
one attacking Hoboken.
Okay.
Come on. Oh, big dick plays. Oh, it's only a +1 because of the circumstance. Damn, I probably won't work. If only it was occultism. That would have been a +8 or +9 with the stratagem.
Okay. And you were using a skill stratagem, right?
So I used my skill stratagem, which gave me a +1 to the circumstance on my
Mhm.
next wisdom or intelligence, right? So I gained 1. And then it would also give me a pursue a lead investigation bonus to to such a check, even though I'm not pursuing a lead here. Or at least I don't think that's how it works when I'm fighting.
So the thing with the skill stratagem is you can't strike the target until the next round. So you do the skill stratagem, and then next round you use the bonus. Now you could do the
So the
attack
pursue
stratagem,
lead.
which is the other one, which is if you strike.
Well,
the
I didn't want to attack.
Okay.
I wanted to
You
Yeah.
wanted to get the bonus.
I wanted. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's technically a free action, is to use a stratagem. So you have your round still.
Oh. I am going to walk towards the group to where I am somewhat in the middle, and just kind of prepare myself for anything that comes. I'm not going to do anything really.
Did a roll for Regan there. Okay. Did you want to ready any actions or anything like that, or just sort of?
I guess if one comes up to attack, or if
Okay.
one attacks me, hit him with my hammer. I
Cool.
guess.
So you did the device stratagem on the one you targeted. You moved a little bit, and then you have a ready action to attack. Perfect. Hoboken. Well, he is on the ground, pinned by this creature's mouth, so he is gonna rage as a barbarian does by effect. And then he is going to attempt to get out of the grip with an athletics check. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say that gets it. So he is no longer wrong button again almost. We'll say he then stands up and draws out his great axe, and that'll be his round. All right, we are on to round 2. Numlock.
I miss the re-rolling initiative each round.
Body language indicates that. Oh, what is his name? Body language indicates the desire to flee from Laszlo.
Yes,
I will-
yes, we will die here. There's not normal wolves for this area.
I guess I'll just kind of straddle up next to him,
Perfect.
and then I mean, I guess maybe if I can go all the way over to that side,
yeah. There's no.
and then I'll just kind of like square up with that wolf and see if he tries to attack. Then I'll do the same thing. I'll attack him first.
Perfect. This wolf is gonna go over here. This
Engaging threat
guard
assessment.
is just gonna get eaten. The one in front of you will attempt to bite at you.
All right.
Oh, critical
Good
hit.
God.
Well, the the campaign's over.
All right. 12 points of damage, and he's going to attempt to trip you.
Oh my God.
And you are prone.
Okay. So can I not use my attack?
I'll let you attack it back, though.
Okay. Do I take like a penalty or anything?
It
because I'm on the
will
ground, or-
automatically add it to for you because you are prone.
All right. Check. I don't know if this is something like.
That is a good question, Orman. Can Numlock modulate his voice to mimic a dog whistle?
My master did not see the need for such an instrument. Therefore, I'm not equipped. But I will look into that for future use.
Ooh.
God dang.
And maybe it's because you're prone, or maybe as you're under this wolf, and it has, you pinned down by your shoulder blade or leg or whatever have you. The way it moves, you've studied human physiology and even animal physiology. This wolf doesn't move like a normal wolf. There's an intelligence in this wolf.
Now, I know we talked about this before. My exacting strike.
Mm-hmm.
It says you make a controlled follow-up strike, fully accounting for your momentum. Make a strike. The strike gains the following effect.
So that is on the second strike you take, because if you miss it or if you hit, it doesn't apply the normal map, the multi-attack penalty.
Okay, but I can't do that since I had readied a thing. Okay.
Yeah. All right. And let's see, this guy is gonna move in here, and he's actually gonna attack Laszlo. Ooh, and he's gonna miss Laszlo, which means he doesn't get a trip, which means he's gonna try a second attack here. At -5. Ooh, and he will hit. Ouch. And he is not going to be able to knock Laszlo prone, but he does take a good chunk out of his thighs. All right, and the guard is going to... He's probably dead, but you know what? He's going to try to stand up. Actually, can I... 23. Let's see, what is there? Oh, okay. He actually gets out of that and does get up, but he only has his crossbow right now, which is not good. So he's going to have to drop that and pull a sword, and that's his round. Not getting attack off. This one is going to come up to attack Reagan. Ooh, and he will hit. Ooh, not too bad on damage.
You rolled max damage. Like, oh my god, we're all dead.
Well, this is for the trip. So he's good there. Laszlo, again, he goes, "We need to run." Hey, Psychos. And he will take a couple steps back, and he will fire at the one who is pinning. And he will do some things to give him a bonus. And Laszlo will be your savior as he crits the wolf attacking Numlock.
Oh, good.
Holy crap, he's going to do a lot of damage.
Oh.
And he plants an arrow into, like, the shoulder blade and neck of this wolf who has you pinned to the ground, Numlock. And it howls in pain, and for a moment, maybe it's only something that your kind of mechanical ears can pick up. It almost sounds like a human scream is let out into the air as well, and he will actually let go of you. You are still prone, but you are not grappled anymore, so you can stand up and not have to make a athletics check. And Laszlo again goes, "Let us go! We must run this way!" This wolf will actually run and attempt to attack Laszlo with one attack. Shit! I'm gonna kill my own NPCs. And although I don't think he will get that, he will not get the trip off, but he does get a good bite of his butt. Reagan here will attempt to get out of this. It's going to be real tough for him. Oh, shit. But he does it. He does it. He stands up. And with his last little bit, he will run towards Laszlo. Yeah, this wolf is... Let's see. He's going to take another bite of Hoboken. Because he's got him targeted. He will hit. All right. Does he trip him, though? Let's see. And he does get him prone. And he gets one more bite while he's prone. And that might miss. Nice. So what else we got here? Yeah, this guard up here is pretty much dead. I'm not even going to roll for it. This guy is going to run in and attack you, Numlock. This one, now that he's standing next to that wolf that had you pinned, these other wolves are like half that size. He does hit. Only doing 4 points of damage. And he will use an attempt to trip you. And you are prone again, sir. Alright, so it was his turn. Where are we at here? This one is going to step up and go for you, Enigmar. Oh, yeah, he's going to hit with the...
Do I get to hit him back because my ready action?
Yes,
Or
you can.
No, because
Nope. You can take your ready to action. He will go. I mean, this will be like after the first. Let's see if he knocks you prone, though, real quick. You will be prone for this, so it will add penalties, but you do get to attack him.
Okay.
That'll hit.
There you go.
Oh, make sure you're targeting the one in front of you. I mean, I can move the damage. I'm not too worried about it.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, we did. Yeah.
3 points. I
Sorry.
can do it manually. You're good.
It still said or unharmed, anyways.
Yeah, that's not too much damage for him. This one will attack Hoboken since he is prone. That will hit. He's still got... Damn, he has a lot of hit points. He has so many hit points. Obviously, that will hit. And he will take his third attack. And that will critical miss. Nice. Alright, Enigmar, it is your turn.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is assess the situation, and as I'm getting up, so I have to roll to get unprone, right?
Yeah, you're effectively grappled. Well, hold on. Let me just make sure. I might have been doing that. Knockdown. I don't think you are. Oh, nope. Nope, you don't have to roll that. You can just stand up. He didn't grapple you. He just knocked you down.
Okay, so standing up is a full action.
It's just a move. It's just a move.
So can I get up and move?
Yeah, so it's just one
In
action.
One full action. Okay.
Yeah, so you have 3. So getting up would be 1, and then the moving would be the other.
So I want
You're
to
prone.
get up and move to Numlock. Can my second action be to try to get him unproned?
Like assisting him?
Yeah, because he's like pinned.
Yeah, if you want to use your action, you can pull him up. I'm okay with that.
Okay. Yeah, so I want to try to do that. So do I target him or?
No, I'll just take the prone condition off. You pick him up, and Laszlo will. You can hear him go. Kill that big one. I think it might scare some of the others off, but we need to run.
Okay, and then I guess I will, after I help him up, I will attack this one with my light hammer.
You have no more actions. Because you've used
Stand
your
up and move.
Stand up is one.
Stand up and move.
Move is the other, and then the third was picking up.
Oh, I just
Numlock.
that's what I was asking you.
Oh, yeah.
I was asking if the stand up and move is one action, and you said yeah.
Oh, sorry, I missed.
Okay. No. Okay. Then. Okay. Yep. I would have played that differently, but it's okay.
Did you want to not pick up Numlock then instead? And just attack?
No, I'm going to battle medicine him instead of
pick him up.
Yeah. So
target him?
take out my med kit. Yeah, I take out my med kit. Hold on, robot. I should be able to patch up your wrong parts, and I instead of like, because he's a robot, I guess I kind of pull out. Does this work? How does this work? So letting me do it? No. How do
Please
I
make haste.
So
I am nearing
you should
critical
just be
hull
able to,
integrity
you should
failure.
just be able to click the treat wounds.
Yeah, I was clicking it, but it's not actually doing it.
Let's see.
Oh no. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, nice.
6 points.
Oh
of
wait, my
healing.
healing kit apparently has ratchets and some bolts and stuff, and I'm just like quickly like fixing him up, be like, don't worry, I'll have you up in a jiffy. Numlock, we must find your master.
You notice
Some
something
might
that
say that I had a screw loose.
his anatomy is almost exactly like most humanoids, other than, metal parts. It seems to react the same way to medicine and treatment. Hoboken, he is going to stand up with an action. Hearing Laszlo say that, he is actually going to... Can he get over there? How far can he run? Big guy can run... Normal... Okay, not that far. But he does have... Raging Thrower, so he drops his great axe, picks up a javelin with one turn, and he will throw it at the, we'll call it Alpha, I guess. And he has Raging Thrower, I believe, right? So he gets to add... Yes, okay.
He comes back next week, be like, what happened to my great axe?
Let me see something here. Okay, it's just 2 additional damage. Got it. Throws it across. Ooh, he does miss, but yeah, he will miss. And then stand, drop, throw. Okay. And that would be his turn.
Oh, I got the rage penalty too.
Yeah, and then Numlock.
All right. So, I'm just gonna attack him, I guess. Oh shoot! You know what I just realized? I screwed up on character creation. Oh well. Let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta stand up first. So what is that? An athletics check?
It'll just be an action. Sorry, I thought they had grappled.
Oh.
I just read what they did, and they do not grapple you. They just knock you over.
Okay. So I will stand up and just do like an upward swipe with my greatsword at. And was it this one that was apparently the alpha?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one that I will attack then.
That'll
Okay.
hit.
I thought it was gonna miss for a second.
Me too.
Remember, guys, you have 8 boons each. You can, before you attack. Go ahead and
12 points.
12 points of damage.
Explain to the chat again how boons and
Well,
Pain
we'll
support?
do that in just a second here because Numlock, how does this wolf fall?
So, like, my wrist will turn around and prop me up with a great sword, and I'll stand up with it. And as my wrist kind of turns almost in a full circle, just like in a quick swipe, just up its chest and like bisects it from all the way from its chest up its chin.
Ooh. Gnarly. And this wolf lets out again a howl, scream, and your ears and even Enigmar, your ears kind of, you guys have to squint and almost cover your ears as this piercing howl lets out, and the wolves around you all take a cautious step back from you.
All right. In that case, I'll look over at Enigmar and just say, calculations indicate that we should make haste in leaving the area.
I agree with your calculations. We shall get out of here as once. Post haste.
Boop. And I'll follow Laszlo.
Perfect. And you can see these two wolves that were fighting that half-orc guard guy are pretty much chowing down on him. He's been killed. And mark him as defeated. The wolves that were in the vicinity of the alpha you killed sort of just watch you now for a moment, giving you enough time to get to Laszlo and take off in the woods, if that is what your group decides. Enigmar, are you catching up with them and running with them?
Yeah, during my turn.
Perfect. I want you two to roll me perception checks real quick as we kind of end the encounter for the moment.
I'll watch another nat 1 by the great and powerful Enigma.
21.
Close enough.
That's pretty close. Enigmar, you look over to Hoboken and you see him get up and like crawl into this wagon, and Numlock, you see him take off the far side of the camp as if, again, all the wolves were stunned by what just happened. He was able to get away and run, and the rest of you take off as well. And as you are running through the woods, you can hear the howls just around you. You see the shadows running through bushes. You're not necessarily keeping a lead, but you're moving fast enough where they can't take a moment to attack you as you are running through the woods, following Laszlo. The one thing is, you feel like you've been running for 30 minutes now. You're starting to really feel it in your legs. The adrenaline is starting to wear off and all of those things from battle, and you're starting to get exhausted. The fog is dense here. It almost moves around your head as you breathe. It's like your breath is pushing this wall of fog that you now can barely see the others who are running with you. Laszlo is pretty much just a figment ahead of you, with his cloak kind of making just enough noise and dispersing the fog in front of you just enough to keep pace with him. And all of a sudden you are in the dark. And you've all kind of stopped for a moment as Laszlo has kind of put his hand up and looked back at you and said, "We can take a few moments rest. We do not have long, but I'm going to take a moment to see maybe where we are." And he sort of disappears into the fog.
Before he leaves, I'll just want to ask him, based on your experience, Master Laszlo, would lighting a fire be wise?
It would only help us. They have our scent. They've tasted your blood, I guess. So they are tracking us. I don't know why they stopped. About half a mile back, I sensed that they were giving us more room, and I haven't really noticed them on our trail. So quickly take a breather, bandage your wounds, whatever you can. We'll be moving again here shortly. I just want to get a lay of the land and maybe a marker or something to figure out what direction we should head. Regan comes up and he looks at you, Numlock, and he goes, "Here, I can can help you out a little bit. And he puts his hand on you and with a
So you're like
spell.
I don't know if the chat can hear it, but you're like cutting in and out for me.
Oh, it could just be because of my voice and my mic hate each other. I have to remember to talk louder.
Yeah, just yell at the mic.
Yeah, pretty
That's
much.
what I do a lot of the time.
He will heal you. Ooh, nice. 4-7. As he comes over, his hand glows a little bit, and you hear him kind of whisper a prayer. And you can feel some of your gears and that probably that shredded leg kind of start to mend a little bit. And he says, "You guys seem to be a little bit more physically adept at all this. I guess I'll light the torch." And he will do just that when I remember how to do that. And he
Click button.
Yeah.
Say light.
Torchlight. And he kind of takes a torch out of his backpack and lights it. And goes, "What? I guess I don't know where we are now. None of this looks familiar. I guess I didn't really travel around this area much, but..." He sort of walks over to this tree. It's like, this doesn't... I don't know. Something seems weird about all this. Maybe it's the fog. Maybe it's the fact that we just stared death in the face. I don't know.
Is this sort of fog natural for this time of year?
Roll me a nature or survival, if either of you have it.
I am untrained in both.
I might have survival.
Oof. Okay.
Where
to
are
you.
skills? Here we go. I have survival.
Roll it. Hey, Darth Dave.
14.
Enigmar, yeah, a fog like this, I mean, you've been in fog before, maybe more closer to docks and cities and kind of closer to water, which is generally where you'll find the thicker fog. Up kind of in this like highland forest area, you're not sure if this is normal. It doesn't feel normal. You move your hand and you almost can shape the fog right in front of you. Your breathing out sort of disperses it in front of your face. And really the only thing that is almost allowing you to see the other two people is the torchlight. The torchlight is making this nice little globe of fog, but fog that is now a bubble of light. And you can't see too far out of it.
Would we have happened to have like a map on us when we were in the caravan? As if I had been studying it on the way.
Yeah,
Like recall knowledge.
Yeah, I would say your character probably had a simple map, if anything. So you can, I would say, get a +1 to...
Well, do I know water is nearby? That's basically why I wanted the map.
Go ahead and roll a society with a +1, kind of your map, unless you have a lore skill that you think would apply, if you had any.
Oh, well, it automatically says Seer Elf. There's a circumstance. Is that only for magic? I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Is it under your Seer Elf thing?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff
Identify
missing for this class on here. So whoever made it probably didn't like this class.
No, it's just you gotta grab a bunch of the macros out of the macro thing. Yeah, that's more of like... Yeah, that would be more of like tomes or scrolls and magic items, I think, reading it.
Well, it's a +1, so I'm going to use it.
Yeah, you get a +1 because of the map.
Right.
Yeah, you guys were on kind of the King's Highway, which is a pretty well-traveled road in between most of the area. And you guys did pass an offshoot that leads to a lake. obviously you're not quite sure which direction you ran. You've been running and he's been turning you guys and stuff like that. So you could be headed in that direction. You know there is a lake not too far from where you were camped, maybe another day's travel from where you were camping.
Okay.
So, you know, fog being out this far, sure. Again, this is just a strange fog, so thick and kind of almost attaches itself. You can feel almost the pressure of it as you stand there.
Okay. I don't believe we should be close enough to the lake that fog would be this strong. Maybe if we were closer, but it feels weird, like magic maybe? I am not sure. I must investigate more. And I take out like my spectacles and put them on and like my little pen and paper and just start looking around.
Perhaps this would help the situation. And can I use I want to use my hooded lantern. And that apparently sheds 30 feet of bright light and then 30 feet of dim light. I don't know if you can figure that in this or not.
Yeah, I
But
can.
that's
I can do it
the
on
ratings.
Okay, you said 30 feet of.
30 feet of bright and 30 feet of dim. 30 feet beyond the bright light.
Yeah. You notice that the dim light is normal. The bright light seems to be almost halved. So you don't quite have the range you're used to with the hooded lantern. It all sort of almost just seems dim. Like there really is no bright light now. It is all just kind of, the fog is so thick that it is sort of just dim light.
In which direction did Mr. Laszlo go?
Well, I think he went that way, and he points off kind of this direction. He's like, that's what I'm... It's been a few minutes now. I feel like he would have come back. Do we just kind of keep walking that way? You said that the wolves are still probably on our tail.
Shall we begin a search for Mr. Laszlo?
I feel like it might be our best choice of action.
Then I'll just start trekking off in that direction.
Yeah, and you can move, and I'll just sort of...
Yeah, I'll go with them.
Yeah, I'd go like 30 feet at a time, just so I can...
Oh yeah, it's every 5.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's set up a little bit better than this. Doesn't deal with meters and weird numbers. And you come to kind of an area. It looks like there have been some fallen trees. Is something, or maybe some lumberers or something have come through here and knocked trees down. Enigmar, you are close enough to the trees that it looks like they've been there for a long time. They're starting to get like moss, and I tried to combine the words of lichen and moss together there. Mosskin on there, and
Mosskin, is that a new race?
I think so. And they're definitely old trees. You know, the trees here are larger than most of the ones that you're used to seeing in forest and stuff. And yeah, this entire area, again, maybe it's the fog, maybe it is the fact that you just ran, you know, without really a direction. But this forest just seems different.
I feel these trees are very old. Older than usual. I must do more calculations and observe and check everything I see here. So I start like kind of investigating the trees and like touching the bark and everything as I prepare myself.
If I look at can I look at the rings on the trees? Is that possible?
Yeah, you can roll me a nature roll. Take a nature for that
And
to try to age the trees.
Yeah. Well, I have a thing called well, I don't know if this would really do much, but I've learned to quickly estimate the number of items in a group with relative accuracy at only a glance. I immediately learned the number of visually similar items in a group I can see. I don't know if that counts as rings on a tree.
Yeah, you kind of look at these trees and sort of do some calculations in your mind, and these trees are 600 years old from what you can gather. I mean, think of, ancient redwoods. These things lay 20 to 30 feet long, and the trees around them aren't quite that tall, but seem to be made of the same tree type.
These trees were approximately 600 years old when they fell. Unknown if
600
that
years
knowledge
old.
is useful.
I'm writing in my notebook 600 years old.
Does it look like they were felled with an axe, or were they like pushed over?
That's hard to tell, just because there's been so much kind of natural aging that's happened since they fell. It's hard to tell if it was, an axe or somebody that took it. But Reagan kind of walks up and goes, my dad used to be a lumberer, and this area here, and he kind of points to this clearing behind you guys, and he goes, this looks like somebody came through and felled these trees. I mean, I can see remnants of some roots, and, normally there's not quite this natural area in a forest. There would be a tree or at least some sort of bush there, from what I can remember being a kid. So maybe we're near a lumbering camp or something. Maybe Laszlo is vassal it and checking to see if it's safe from us. I don't know.
Shall we press on in search of Mr. Laszlo?
Oh, that's how I play the whole thing. Okay, cool.
What is it called when you're clearing out the forest so like it doesn't help spread fires more? What is that called?
Like a burn?
Yeah, I guess kind of.
Yeah, I guess I don't know what the scientific name of it is.
Oh, because
Like clearing out the underbrush, you mean?
Deforesting.
Yeah,
I
basically.
guess. But yeah, you can tell that looks to be, well, again, there's some overgrowth and stuff, but that looks to be what may have happened at one point. Just by the pattern of where weeds are growing and patches of things that you can see are growing.
Okay. Do you think, since your dad used to work as a lumberjack, do you believe that they would have cleared these out after they knocked them down? So this has to be from nature.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on if they, I guess how many horses they had and how much. I mean, you cut one of those trees up 20, 30 feet long like that, and a horse is only going to be able to drag so much back. I mean, maybe they did a full day's work and meant to come back and something happened, or I don't know. Didn't need the wood, just left it out here to come gather later.
Too many variables. Let me write this down.
Calculations indicate that the probability of having been ambushed is non-zero.
And as you mentioned ambush, you guys hear footsteps and heavy breathing kind of coming out from behind you. And there are 4 wolves that sort of shadow in the edge of your hooded lantern. And we are, again, going to go into initiative. You guys can roll initiative with perception. Yes.
Okay.
Wow, you are not rolling very well there.
Wasn't that the same? I rolled a.
Oh, I actually rolled a perception check, but I mean,
That's fine.
same thing.
You
But
can
it
re-roll
won't.
initiative. It's okay. I don't really care.
Was it?
It should just be. It should be that perception check.
Do you want me to re-roll it, or do you want to?
No, you can re-roll the actual initiative. That's fine.
Okay, that's actually that's much better than my first one.
Okay.
So I have a question.
Yes.
This says my hammer is a 1d6, and the first time I attack. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I thought it said I rolled a 1d3, but I just rolled a 1. Okay, never mind. I lied. Ignore me.
Oh, yes, this guy can get right to you without having to use a second action. And he charges Numlock.
God dang, dude.
Not rolling a lot of damage, and then he'll use his last action to attempt to knock you down, and he will fail. Numlock.
Oh, he failed.
Yes,
I
he
didn't
failed
fail. He
knocking you
failed.
down. Yeah. So-
Okay. Whew. All right. I shall. I'll return the favor.
Remember,
And
boons
strike
and
it out.
banes. Let's go over that again. So if you guys were here for character creation, I have a system in place called boons and banes. It is going to be kind of our hero point, luck point, whatever thing that you, as the chat, can buy into to get these lovely players more advantage kind of things. Before they roll a die, a d20, they have to say they are going to use a boon or a bane, and they will, if they use a boon, they will give themselves or a party member an extra d6 to the roll. If they want to use a bane, they will subtract a d6 from a roll, whether they use it on me or they can use it on themselves too. I can think of some crafty situations to give yourself a lower number. But yes, those are boons and banes. $15 will get you, will allow you to give a party member a bane. I believe I have it at 30. We'll give the entire party a boon or whatever, a boon point. This song is really loud. Hold on a second here. And yeah, I think in the YouTube description, it should be at the bottom there, everything that you can purchase with fun monetary value. But yeah, those are boons and banes. Again, you must use them before you decide to roll. And back in the action, Numlock, it is your turn. You are attacking, I believe.
Well, speaking of which, I will go ahead and use one of my boons.
Yeah.
So, do I have to declare I don't have to declare how many times I attack before I take my action, correct?
Yeah, you could do attack and then decide to do something else or attack. Yeah, you can decide per action. Yeah. Not like
Cool.
Savage Worlds.
Okay.
But roll
Cool.
the d6 first so you know what you'll be adding to your roll. And we'll go from there.
2.
You'll be adding 2. All right. So go ahead and make your first attack.
So then we do a +2 circumstance bonus, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
21.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll that damage. Ooh,
Nice.
Max
17
damage. Damn. Oh, you cleave the shoulder of that wolf in front of you. It's still standing there with red eyes aglow and hunger in its face, but it looks extremely damaged and very hurt.
All right.
Reese.
And then
Oh, yep, you have 2 more actions if you would like.
yeah. I'm gonna do that.
Perfect.
And so basically I just do the same strike again. I still get my main. I don't get the -5 is basically what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay. Hit.
Okay, roll the damage.
9 damage.
And you slay that first wolf who creeped onto you guys. And now you have 1 more action.
Okay. Can I use an action to take like a defensive stance? Is that a thing? I forget.
Not really. If you had a shield, you could raise the shield as that action to get the for the shield to absorb hit points like it does. But unless you have a ability of some kind, there's not really like an extra stance.
Yeah. Okay. Nope. That's fine. In that case, I will. I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. Reagan again will sort of, he will cast Bless.
That exacting strike is very strong. That's
Yes.
so.
Yes,
It's
it
so
is.
strong.
Anyway,
Now that I know what it does.
Where's the aura? It should have. Okay, whatever. As long as you guys are within 15 feet of Reagan, you will be getting a +1 to all of your stuff. It's really weird that it isn't adding it.
Oh,
There
what
we
did
go.
I
There it
just
is.
do?
There it is. I got it. All right. So that's Blast. That was his one move. He's going to kind of take cover a little bit, and he will. He doesn't really have anything else he can do. And he will actually. Got one within 30 feet of him. He's going to just. Nope, we do not. All right. And yep, he'll pull his rapier out then for his last action. And this wolf saw you just kill his pack mates and will come for you, Numlock. He does not get the bonus for Bless. Ooh. Ouch. That might hurt. That's a critical hit. Okay, not too bad down the damage, though. And he will fail on the knockdown attempt, though. So you do not fall.
Well, I am down to 0 hit points, so I do fall.
Oh, holy loud music. Lord. Alright, so you are unconscious and dying. Which means this guy will go for Reagan. I'll turn the bless off of them.
Has it been long enough for me to battle bed him again?
Yes.
Okay.
He will attack him. And he will hit. A little bit of damage to our friend here. And he will fail. And he will somehow the wolf loses balance and himself falls prone as he critical fails to knock down your blessing friend there. One more who will come in and attack. That's really annoying. I'm going to have to remember to go through and set all these guys up as hostile later. He's going to attack you, Enigmar.
Ugh.
Only 3 points of damage, but does he knock you down? That's the question.
Hopefully not.
He
Good.
does not knock you over. And Enigmar, it is your turn.
Can I devise a stratum on Moss for like a skill stratum so I can battle med him with a +1 on top of it?
Yeah, I guess technically. I mean, it doesn't. Choose a creature you can see. If you strike the. Well, that's devise stratagem. Let's attack.
Skill stratum. You can't attempt to strike the target until the strike. Next turn, you gain +1 circumstances to your next intelligent, wisdom, or charisma-based skill. Check a perception.
Or perception. If you would gain a pursue elite bonus. Check. Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay.
It does say creature. It doesn't say enemy. I think what I did. I have to.
Did that work for my devise a stratum? I don't know what I have to roll for this. It doesn't say.
Yeah, I was true too. So it would just be his DC, which would be. Which would be 18. So you need an 18 to devise a stratagem on Numlock.
Okay, so like, it doesn't actually help my skill checks.
No, it won't. It won't help. You'll
Oh,
get your
that's
normal
awful.
stuff,
Okay.
but
Is it? But where does it say they have to make a DC on it?
no. Everybody has a class DC, which is the standard DC that anytime you have to roll against them is what you have to get.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
then
he has
I'm
18,
just going to.
yeah. But you do get a +1 for the bless, which didn't apply to you guys because for some reason my NPCs are all thinking they are allies and not allies with you, so it's backwards, but that's okay.
Okay. Well, then I am going to treat wounds moss again.
There we go. Fixed it. Sometimes I can be smart.
Yeah, so I can't use my skill stratum.
No.
All right. This sucks. And it's way shittier than I thought it was going to be. Okay. I heal you for 10, Moss.
Still healed him for
Nice.
10 hit points, which is
Sweet.
pretty solid. Obviously, you are prone.
I still have multiple moves, right?
You do. Yep, you have
I
2
can move.
actions.
Okay, I'm going to move here, and I'm going to hit this
Okay.
guy. Be like, leave Numlock alone. We still have to find his master.
Nice.
That'll hit
19.
you damage. Nice, good damage.
7.
Good damage. You get him right on the snout. All right, and we are top of the round.
All right. So I will stand up using 1 action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack this one, who is so heinously attacking our blessings giver.
Okay.
Please refrain from attacking Reagan.
Yeah. What that guy said.
Or not.
Ooh, critical miss. That's all right. You still have 1 more attack.
I will use exacting strike. Please hold still. This will only take but a moment.
Think.
Oh.
What? That's fine. We'll let you hit this time. So I think what it's supposed to do is exacting strike is you attack with the penalty, but the next attack. So if you do 3 attacks, it'll effectively go regular attack with the -5, and then with the -5 again. If you miss on the exacting strike. It's like super unclear exactly what that is. But go ahead and do your damage.
Follow-up attack, fully accounting for your momentum. Make a strike. The strike gains the following failure effect. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think you might be right.
But that's okay.
So basically, I make the second attack at -5, and then if I make a third one, it's at
It's only -5.
-5.
Yeah, not at -10. So
Okay,
this
so
would
that one would be a 13.
You still hit. That's what you needed because it's knocked down. So
Nice. Okay.
it's still powerful because it's still pretty good.
13 points of damage.
Damn. Good.
If I were to rate that attack on a scale of 1 to a total of 17, 13 is where I would pin that.
All right. Did you want to? Well,
See,
no,
I
that's
stood up.
That's it.
Yeah,
You
and
get
2
two
attacks.
attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Regan will Yeah, go attack somewhere else, you stupid dog, and he will actually.
You are awfully coy about the situation.
I mean, I think we're doing okay. Also, I don't know where to go, so I guess I'll just help. Alright, he will. He's gotta be. Yeah, he's just gonna attack again. It's really. Oh, off the 20. Okay. And for shits and giggles. Nope. Alright. He will miss with all his attacks. And out of the woods comes some arrows. Actually, he'll be stepping right into your hoodlight here. Oh, man. Oh, he'll still hit. Nice. And an arrow sinks itself into that wolf on the ground, and you see Laszlo kind of on the edge of your hooded lantern light. And he goes, "This way. I think I may have found a way out of the woods." And he will again take another attack at the wolf there. Hitting. I do like the hitting animations, they're fun. And doing some damage there, and it is this wolf's turn. You know, Numlock looks the most beat up out of all of you, so I think he is going to go for you. Hopefully getting you. Oh, shit. Alright. I apologize, Moss, for just trying to kill you.
God dang, dude. Finally roll a good character and you kill him in the first game.
Alright, well, you're unconscious again. Nice. I wonder why it's also not. You are effectively dying too. Okay, so there's that. And then he is going to turn his second attack onto Enigmar. And he will hit, doing 5 points of damage to Enigmar, and then trying to trip him. And succeeding on that, Enigmar, you will fall prone. This wolf. Let's see. This guy's turn. He is going to go for Reagan. Moved in. Attack number uno. He will hit. He will do some damage. He will see if he can trip. Nope. Fail there. All right. Enigmar. Oop, hold on. You are. I may have muted you.
I mute. No,
Oh, okay.
I muted
was
myself.
like,
Sorry.
It's okay.
I muted myself so I can blow my nose. So I reread Stratum. So apparently when I do a skill Stratum, my roll does not matter. It just goes to a +1 on whatever I do, and then I roll the actual trait or actual skill.
Oh, okay.
And when I attack, I roll a d20 that I can use later.
Oh, right. You pick a creature and you say that's your stratagem, and you roll, and you could use that later at any point
Yeah.
on that creature.
Yeah. So this is my fault for not knowing how my character actually plays.
Well, and yeah, we gotta see if we get the basic action macro back up too. I'll work on that as well. For some reason, it's not working. That little,
Yeah. Plus, getting a stratum on here is kind of really difficult to get it to work, because I put it in the macro bar and then it fucking got rid of it. So now I don't know how to fucking do it. Okay. So I want to devise a stratum, attack stratum on here,
Okay.
but I want to get up first. So I stand up.
Perfect.
My stratum is like a free action, right?
Yes.
So I use that, and I'm going to do an effect or an attack strat. Oh, look at that dog shit. Okay.
So this is the cool thing. Now you can decide if you want to attack or not. Now now I read it a little bit, and then I watched somebody play it, and so now it's all coming back to me. So you're Sherlock Holmesing this. You're saying if I attack that creature, what am I going to roll? And so you roll before you even declare the attack action. So now if you declared to a strike, you would hit miss, so you can do something else or go for somebody else. So you effectively get to decide an action before you take it with the devised stratagem.
Sweet. So this is awesome. So I'm going to battle medicine myself.
Okay.
Now that I know attacking doesn't work, and then I can choose to attack someone else.
You can attack another creature.
Fucking baller. Fuck. Does that mean I hurt myself?
No, you have to critical fail to hurt yourself.
Okay. And then I'm going to attack the other one.
Would you like to use a boon? I'll remind you guys for a few episodes.
Yeah, and then that's a +6, right?
Plus a d6. So you'll roll the d6, and then you'll add that to your attack.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, and then plus...
So
15?
No, not +6. Roll a d6, and that's what you get to add.
Well, that didn't help.
No, that didn't help. That one. No.
Yeah, dude, I'm the worst roller on the fucking team, boys.
It's okay.
That's saying a lot.
Numlock, you are unconscious.
So I gotta make a death roll or recovery check.
Yes, a recovery check. Or remember, we'll see here. You also can spend a resolve. It's part of that whole stamina thing.
I don't have any stamina left.
No, so the resolve works. Yes, so I will read you the action again. Did not open the right page that I wanted. There we go. So stabilize. If a character is dying at the start of their turn, their player can spend 1 resolve point to stabilize at 0 HP. So you'd be stable, but you would no longer be dying. So once you hit dying 4, you're dead. So it's effectively, you can spend a resolve point and not be dying anymore. Stay at dying 1.
Okay. Well, I already rolled an 8, so I'll do that on my next turn. Is spend a resolve.
So then you technically increase your value to dying 2. And
wait, but I only failed 1 roll. I have 2 things marked. Is that right?
Yeah. So when you take the first one, you're in dying 1. You effectively get 3. Same kind of thing as 5th edition, but it's up to dying 4. Where it gets you is when you get healed again. Unless you are healed completely by a treat wounds, you have wounds. So if what's going to happen here is Reagan is going to heal you again. So when magical healing doesn't kind of negate the effects of death, but because it's a magical healing. So when you come back, you'll have wounds. You'll have wounds too. So that if you go down again, you start with basically 2 death saves.
Okay.
So they continue over until you get rest or healing, kind of thing.
Okay.
What's it called? I treated wounds you the first time.
Yeah, so those went away the first time. He is going to reach over.
Died 3.
And heal
now
you.
with him using heal, does that mean less breaks? Or no?
Huh?
So he cast bless, right? Does bless break if he casts another spell? Is it like
no? Because it's not. Healing's not a concentration spell.
Okay.
I don't know why it says you're hidden to me, but whatever. That's fine.
Because she's unconscious.
You gain 3 hit points back. You are no longer unconscious. Okay, I don't like that it did that. I'll have to mess with that because you are technically wounded. but you are conscious again. That was his first action. His second action is going to be, I guess, attacking this guy a couple times. Actually, yeah, he doesn't have any more of those. He is actually going to cast a shield on himself because actually can he attack? Yeah, shield, and then he will use shield. Oh, that's a reaction, so he's good there. And then yeah, he'll give this guy a quick little stab. Oh, he hits the wolf.
Let's go.
All right, he does a little bit of damage. And Laszlo's turn. Laszlo's going to try to clean up these wolves here. He's going to hunt this guy with his abilities. And even... Ooh, miss, sadly, with that one. Hit with that attack. And kill the second wolf. And he will... nope, he had to do that on me for that. So he only gets 2 attacks. Last wolf will keep going for the healer, or Reagan. So that's who he's been attacking. He's gonna hit. Only do 3 points of damage, but also maybe possibly knocking him over. Ooh, and he does. Knocks him over. Actually, he's gonna use his reaction for shield block, which is gonna take 5 damage, and so he actually doesn't take any damage from that. So he will actually not take any damage from that, but he will still be prone. Enigmar.
So, question on attack stratagem again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to attack stratagem here again, and it says you must use the results of your d20 roll for the strike. So attack instead of rolling. You make the substitution only for the first strike you make against this creature this round, not any substantial ones.
Yes.
When this substitution, you can add your intelligence modifier. So my intelligence modifier is a +5. Do I get a +5 when I, on top of that roll? So let's say I roll a 6, I get an 11.
Yeah, so when you go to roll, you should get that box that says add any modifiers or anything like that. Go ahead and add 5.
Apply effect. It doesn't let me actually +5 anything.
Okay.
So this would be a
So it
16.
would be a 16, which I will tell you will hit. So your first strike will hit.
All right, so I'm going to attack stratagem this guy,
Okay.
and then when how do I get it to actually attack it?
Just strike him normally, because we can ignore the roll and just go right to damage. So target him and strike him with the first one, and then...
Okay,
well, it's just
so
a 16.
this says devise a stratums. When I'm rolling, it has it on. My roll is 11. Then it says my trained is +3. Then it says my intelligence is +5, and then my bless is +1. So I have a +9 to my roll.
Okay.
Does that sound right? So it automatically gave it. Okay, sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, so then just go ahead and do damage.
So it calculates it all for me. Okay,
Yeah.
then I am going to damage.
Cool. 5 damage. And so now you would do your normal attacks at the -5 for the second one, -10.
Okay, now I don't get the. Oh, would this attack for the stratagem actually be my damage as well, or no?
No,
It's
will
just
not
the
add the
regular,
damage,
like-
just the 2 hit.
Okay. Just wanted to check. Can I move Because the attack strategy is 1, right?
Yep.
And then or that one's free, and then my attack is 1, right?
Yep,
So that
yep. So you
together
use-
is 1. So if I move here, can I battle wounds Reagan
Sure.
or battle medicine? Okay.
Yeah. Target.
So
him
I'm going
and-
to battle medicine Reagan. Did that work? No, that didn't roll. Okay. I need to fucking figure this shit out.
I gotta find why the basic action macro isn't working either. And once that is, that'll be the thing that pulls up all the actions for you guys, which made it a lot easier. But it's being dumb for me. Oh shit! Heck yeah! Apply healing.
Don't worry, Reagan. I am here.
Oh well, thanks, man. That helped a lot. And that is your turn. We are back to Numlock. You are.
I stand up. And golly. Oh, it seems as though I have missed some of the battle. Am I not? There we go. Okay. Allow me to finish it. $20 to hit.
That'll
Oh, that
hit.
was a 9. I thought that said he rolled a 0. I was like, how did he roll a 0?
Hey, max damage.
Yeah, that kills the last wolf.
He's a man of his word. He said let him finish it, and he cut that wolf in half.
And yeah, Laszlo will. Oops, I don't know if I have it toggled. Will kind of come out of the forest and be like, I'm sorry that I took so long. I found a trail and got a little lost myself, but not too far from here seems to be a small trail. It looks like maybe old lumberers used it, and I think there's a village not too far. It opened up to a clearing, and then I circled back. But this way, and he sort of just starts to walk off.
The block I shall repair you when we get to this village. Right now, I don't know how much I can do. I need to refresh my tools.
Yes, repair protocol requires rest. Perhaps I will find some at this village. I must say, Mr. Laszlo has returned at a all too convenient time.
Yeah, convenient. Reagan sort of snide remark as you guys kind of follow Laszlo.
Can I kind of get a feeling on Laszlo, what we think of Laszlo since he disappeared when the wolves attacked us? Even though I already think like he's on our side because he did almost kill that wolf by himself, the big one.
Yeah, give me what's really a good
Like,
sense
okay,
motive
so
here?
don't I get to kind of like give myself a lead? Like,
You can
I don't
pursue
know.
a lead is part of your a class. Let's see.
So like if I'm trying to like investigate who I think Laszlo might be, would that be like a pursue a lead? Or I don't really know how it works. I'll have to like watch a video on how it works, and I should have done that before this, but I've been
Yeah,
doing so much stuff.
It changed it a little bit, so it's a little bit harder to find some of the things on the Foundry. But we have pursue a lead. You name one detail you've identified that you think is part of a larger mystery, then spend a minute examining it. The detail is typically either obvious or something you've already discovered. Using recall knowledge, sense motive, which is you can do a perception check or gather information. Yeah, so you can, with kind of all this stuff going on, give me a perception check on Laszlo. But hold on, you gain a +1.
Okay. Where is my perception? Oh, right here. Okay. Plus. I'm just putting on the trap finder for now because it's a
Yes.
+1.
Oh,
Man, I'm fucking awful at this shit.
You're kind of thinking back to everything that happened and what you know about Laszlo, and yeah, it is a strange coincidence that he came back, right after the wolves were there, and you think Reagan has a point to be suspicious, but you don't see any evidence or anything concrete that says Laszlo is deceiving you guys in any way.
All right. So I kind of put down in my notes, Reagan might be sarcastic, and Laszlo has no reason to betray us. And then, just kind of keep going.
Yeah, and you guys, not at a full run, but a quick pace, seem to be making your way through the forest. You do find this trail that Laszlo is talking about, and the fog is still, the only thing that's really saving you is kind of this hooded lantern. It kind of, the glow from it sort of shrinks from time to time and expands just kind of depending on the density of the fog. And I need everybody to make me perception checks real quick, as in a moment the fog gets the densest it's been.
Oh, my first good roll.
Nice. And you're following the cloak that is Laszlo, as you guys are sticking together, and he sort of kind of keeps at the edge of the vision. And there is a moment when he just disappears, and you lose him, even with your keen eyes and kind of your investigator kind of mentality. And he sort of just, you see him bolt in just a random direction after you hit a certain point, and you lose him in the mist.
Oh, I lost where he went.
Reagan was like, I saw him go that way, but yeah, he just took off on us.
Perhaps he headed in the direction of the village he had mentioned.
Yeah, but
Do I see any indication of perhaps distant firelights or noises made by people who may live in a village?
Well, I mean, the trail is leading this way, and he ran, I'm assuming maybe north. It feels like that's maybe I don't know where we are. I say we keep getting down the trail. At this point, if we follow this trail, it's obviously cart marks. It's going to lead us to something. Laszlo, I haven't really trusted him much since this whole thing. I don't like that aloof type. They're always hiding something. Maybe he realized it's a village that he owes somebody money or he's wanted or something in, I say we keep on the trail.
Survival odds seem higher if we stick to the trail. I agree.
Enigma,
I don't see why we shouldn't.
Cool. All right. I just got to say, you guys are pretty awesome. The fight back there was intense. I mean, I'm still shaking a little bit. I've never really, more than a couple bar brawls maybe, and I haven't really been in that many fights.
I am severely wounded.
Yeah. Let's get you to town, buddy. And you guys travel
I'm like quiet during the whole time.
a little bit more, maybe try another 5-10 minutes, and all of a sudden the forest, just out of nowhere, disappears. The mist almost becomes non-existent, and you turn around, and there's just feels like there's just this wall of mist, and the forest dark and looming behind you. And again, ahead of you, I don't know, quarter mile, half a mile, is a wall. It looks like a village, a small village that has got a stone wall around it, a guard gate, 2 guard posts at this gate, and above it, kind of behind it on this cliff, you see what looks to maybe be a church or a chapel or something like that of some kind. And I think that's where we're going to end today's session, as you walk out of the forest not too far from what looks to be a town. Horace, we are
Nice.
playing Pathfinder 2E, but we are playing a Curse of Strahd campaign. So we're having fun here.
Awesome.
Very fun.
Nice. Well, let me. Perfect timing with the music stopping there too. Look at that.
It timed it perfect.
I know.
He devised a stratum, a skill one, and he used it to the best of his ability in order for us to end with a perfect silence.
But yes, that is the end of episode 1, Wolves in the Night. Thank you, everybody, for who is hanging out and following along in our fun little story here that we are just starting to tell. Next week, we should have our third player, and we're going to probably start with what happened to him after he ran away from the initial wolf encounter. But please follow the channels, like, subscribe, comment on this YouTube live here when we end the stream here shortly. But I do want to talk to Moss and Biggles about what else they got going on this week. So you can catch them either here on the channel, if Moss be streaming a little bit, or whatever other channels they like to pop in on. Moss, why don't you start?
Yeah. So not tomorrow, but the next day at 3 p.m. Central Time, Jacob's Ladder premieres here on Tales from the Dragon's Tavern. Check that out because JJ's in it, Frost is in it, Michaela's in it, Commander N is in it, as well as Velrock. They're all in it, and it's a good time. I have a lot of fun with it. Also, Saturday morning map making every Saturday. Check that out. Moonskull, Monday nights. Call of Cthulhu. Check that out. And Avenue Studios on Thursdays, which is tomorrow. So check that out as well. That one's a lot of fun. Biggles.
Hello. Yeah, so I talk a lot of anime on my channel. I started doing an anime series about like sports, but instead of saying how the sports anime is, I basically break it down as if it was like something that I like how I would as a former athlete prepare for the sport, do the sport, and then I talk about how it is as an anime. The first one we did is Keijo, which is female butt wrestling. So where they fight with their titties and their butts. So if
Okay.
you want to check out a video on that, it's called check the anime tape with Coach Biggles. That's me. And the first one's a crazy episode, and the second one's a beach volleyball one that's not as good as the other anime, and that should drop tomorrow. But on Monday nights, I do what's called the Biggles Breakdown, where we break down the anime season that is going on, and then I'm here playing games. We have that campaign that just finished, the Ash and Steel, so go check that out. I play Declan Ravenspear, and my Raven Spear Lightning got its own title for an episode. And if you go back and watch our older stuff, Smoke and Barrel, I play Lucky Golden Tail, who is a medic just like Enigma Kenai. All right,
Well,
that's it.
No, awesome. And yeah, you can find me again on Electric State here. We got coming out on Friday. Nice fun pre-recorded. That is using Free League Press's Electric State campaign setting and rule set and everything. It was the Zero engine. I forget exactly what that engine's called, but it's fun.
Year Zero. Yeah.
Year Zero, that's it. It's a fun one. Obviously, Wednesdays will be on here, and every now and again I jump on live when I can. My schedule's kind of nuts, but yes. So thank you all for being here on this wonderful Wednesday evening to catch the first episode of Sanguine Destiny. We will be back again same time next week for episode 2, and we will see how these guys do now that they are in Barovia, and what else may lay ahead for them. So thank you all. Remember to like the stream, comment here shortly, or if you are on the replay crew, thank you again for leaving comments and stuff. It does help us out. And we will catch you guys next week. Have a good night, guys.
Bye, everybody.